Yeni nkoma na fei yenko Abdulai Kadir na wo report efi wa Kadir Bawku sorry okasa report free Bawku na yeni nkoma Abdulai ni mochi
Eja
na Bawku ode
nyame adom
enanu na IGP ni nkrofo ba ho no ede ba asem na si ye tututu ko ba ya yade se police fo bi si ba ko bi si mienu na ewuo ye se tututu ko abo IGP ne kam da asem na si ye
yo me da si won te nanu IGP bedu papa isa precisely Bawku na ni na ko te Bawku ni kwana ho for number of years aban aban ba omuntimi enso ano na nyina akona ko IGP so say ofan na abahu say the situation is na for the time IGP obedru hanu kwa na attention okurum hadada nti saada na obedru na emfanse anajo no nipa miensa ana omokunye ewo Binduri area honum no in fact from the very day IGP obedru ha no one of Accra nipa omo nipa by 10 to 11 as we speak now, including the 2 police officers anajo by say 7 to 8 some group of unknown men Kumo Binduri area hon na empane say
according to police for no ankasa no prior to this me atise o ma shishi police stations ahodo na enu ade no so police for no so ma ye de amkokum mu e Binduri
one say this recent confusion and say ntokwana eba na acquire between the civilians, that is the Kusasi youth, and that of the police officials in the area, police officers, because of the issue that happens, and one of the youth were shot dead on the very day that particular confrontation happened. This particular happen, it is between the youth, that is the Kutasi, and that of the police. The attacks on the security or the police are high this time around. Because when you are there, police statement now armed robbers. Now armed robbers, according to Obia, or on the ground, who is just within the Binduri area on Chirese, 2 police officers, they were not in uniform. Now, that area, it is a war zone, which the killings for the past years, any kind of killing in the Binduri area, and that area, it is predominantly by the Mampusis community. All the killings have been happening there. These 2 police officers were seen in the area with no uniform. According to Obia, also Pennsylvania, all these information on the ground at the time of incident happening. Now they were not in uniform. So they were confronted by the youth of the area because of their unknown face or strange faces, so they try to know who they were. But according to the eyewitness account, which I said, they were not in uniform, and they asked them where they were coming from and who they were. They couldn't prove their identity.
Okay.
So after the confrontation with them, some group, another set of guys came in a motorbike, shot them instantly, and picked their motorbike away. So I think based on that the police also released their report said they were armed robbers. By then, after they are shot dead, group of youth in the area confronted them, asking for their identity.
A police for right, but
yes,
the governor accosted woman. Woman to me and BBS police for Nayabaha. Then Pokra time I buy ABCD. So I'm moving from
exactly.
Okay.
Because at that area, there's no police barrier, but because of the security issue, if you are in uniform as a police officer, you have the right to patrol any corner of the area because it is your responsibility. assigned by the government for you to make sure that life are being protected. But at the time they were shot dead, they were not in uniform. And if they were not in uniform, they could have easily give an identity to explain why they were there. Maybe they are doing one or two investigations as to pertaining to their duty, but they couldn't. According to Obia or Onma, they were interrogating them. That was the explanation given to me as my media person. But then they couldn't. And based on that, another set of guys came from nowhere, shot them, and picked their motorbikes away.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Oh, yeah, 78, because as at the time they killed them, it was just 6. Because the account shows that now we say Bungu, also another district in the border area, they were riding a motorbike from Bungu to that particular community as police officers. You see, so we say youth only the kind of some perception and now suspicion said they are supporting and I said they are covering other factions to perpetrate crimes in the area. So I think based on all these issues that resulted in their killing.
Now, it is a brother Bassano, a fool away.
And by Joseph,
a brother Bassano, one more body in a way.
Yeah, so after the time they shot and killed, the police picked their bodies, and it's who can kind of report now. They have their body has been conveyed, and currently I'm sure this morning they will be sent to their families for burial. But I think one of them is believed to come from the central region. I don't know, that is somewhere Elembele area. So the bodies, I think by the course of the day, will be given to their families for burial. But as of yesterday, the police came for their bodies at the scene.
Why is Centroni, Mami Musa, Bawku Sensem, and then I'm gonna ask Kaleti, sir.
But as I know, a history, historical, somewhere in 1980, and now something thereabout. So, so this current happening is between the youth and the police, and their concern is that they should, the IGP can IGP authority as the final authority of the Ghana Police Service to arrest the Mampusi chief, who is Seydou Abagri. He should be arrested because according to them, no believe it's not. And it is illegal chief, so he cannot be in the Bawku area with them. But with this particular case, it's about marketing issue, where they believe that Mampusi should have their market, Kusasi should have their market. But in the
Mampusi for your market, no Kusasi for your market.
Market, but the Mampusi market said last week in Mekano, Omo area and yeah, Bibiana Mubet Nanya no Hono. This is the biggest market, which is the market. But the Mampusi market said last week in Mekano, Omo area Hono. And yeah, Bibiana Mubet Nanya no Hono. This is the biggest market, which is the Kusasi area. And now before our Mubet
side her.
And the central market, predominantly area. When I transport and I supply that particular maybe food items and other things. Because the Kusasis are the majority in the area, and the Mampusis where they settle, it is in the town itself, just area within the Bawku there. So who do that applies to them?
And also Asamu.
So,
but they say, after the incident, calm has been restored. On.
Yes. For now, calm is being restored, but the attack and the secret killing is now the issue.
Na no buy and say omo kan say.
But you say
E buy and say omo kan say.
That one can say. At the end, they don't come out now to protest for the people to see, but they are now taking their own measures to make sure they satisfy their anger in a different ways. That is the secret killing and attacks.
Wow.
So to say I'm in Okasa and they say, down south because Olum says traveling from Bawku, Garu, Timpani, Binduri is the blind in Icon, while one area home and see a Mampugu area. So they say that they could be easily attacked. It is also high. So because of that, that's Bia and Man Konrad and Imbeni this morning.
Kadir.
They can't travel down.
Okay.
Because of that. So say if they are attacking in the other side, last week we can say the moment they rise up in the Bawku area, in the Mampugu area, that is the Walwale side, the probability that they also go and attack the people there will also be high.
Sure. Maminda was
right. That is their own area.
Okay. Maminda was what?
That's
Yeah, sure. Who you why? When you told me I know what you know, I could baby ashe. Yes, some Chrony and the enemy didn't come and come every book. Abdul Kadir and the enemy came okay 1.7. So in a why na? Sure. Asumdue on. Eye papa.
Hey, Nana. Yes, you could then also the giant.
Asumdue nkam.
Yo.
And no crowd, you crowd the bonum. Was it Asumdue nkam? Eye me radi. I want you way nyamia. Masumdue na mi di jamo. Eye mi na ma shemo bon se me kamo. Ora nyinemo abebre se nyinemo amidi jamo
na wana boss anyu no
gospel singers
mm
ane be asu